Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Jazz have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Suns. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got John Morant. Adebayo is out there with Williams. Then it's Miller, and it's Gafford in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Suns, Antetokounmpo is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. Here we go. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Tries the spin move over Morant. Screen by Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Song, the pass to Giannis. About a minute played so far here in the first. No good that time. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. So it's the Jazz now. Phoenix able to drain the three. To the inside. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And not every big guy can make that play. Adebayo has the patience and awareness to do so.
Dosunmu with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Produced 3-9 West. From deep, Williams. And Sarr pulls it down. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Morant. Adebayo with this screen on Westbrook. Morant finds Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end.
And the Jazz with possession. The Suns getting the bucket.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Westbrook passes to Dosunmu. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Morant's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Jazz. The kickoff to Antetokounmpo. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score side. You can see why with these results.
Miller surveying the floor. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Giannis. Great D that time from Adebayo. Jazz leading by 3. Gafford passes to Morant. Adebayo with the screen on Westbrook. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Well, Bam is so crafty inside. You never know when he's going up, and it leads to a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Inside, Westbrook. A rebound by the Jazz. Morant with it. Now defended by Song. Back to Morant. Gafford sets the pick for Morant. Wants to get it to Gafford. He does.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Coulibaly. Sarr against Williams. And the Suns miss again.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
To the middle. Will it go? Antetokounmpo, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision for Daniel Gafford. Martin comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Miller. Here's Dosunmu. Outside Westbrook. To end the drought. Diving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, even though he's a little older, Westbrook still possesses impressive athleticism, which he uses well to attract contact.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
A future Hall of Famer, Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
And that one's good. Morant.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Morant against Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Fires away from outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Mikhailuk. And the rejection by Giannis. And And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the block shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throw's coming up right now. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 13. Pass to Dosunmu. Sarr with the screen on Williams. Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Never afraid of some physicality. Giannis embraces that part of the game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Good on both. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. So for the Suns, Sharp's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Christie comes in for Koulibaly. And George is subbed in for Dosunmu. Both free throws good from Morant.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Westbrook kicks to George. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Grant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Back to Westbrook. On the wing, Christie. Outside, George. Pass to Song. 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
The Suns have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Both free throws good from Song. Utah leading by 10. Here's Morant. That shot missing. Westbrook with the nice D there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Mikhailuk. Defended by Sharp. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. And the Jazz lead by 12. Christie the pass to Sharp. And here's George. Sharp sets the pick for George. Phoenix no good that time either. Morant against Westbrook. Martin wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Sarr finds Westbrook. Now George. Here's Christie. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Morant dishes to Williams. And Sarr pulls it down.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Right wing. Fader on the way. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to George. A rebound by the Jazz.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Robinson a screen on Westbrook. Morant passes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And it's Martin penetrating and finished off by Martin.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Three-pointer. Martin. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Utah, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we return again with playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Martin is out there with Morant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Miller, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now Highland. The shot by George, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And stolen by Miller. And they're on the break. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Highland. Outside for George. Goes back up. And that one comes up a bit short.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The Jazz have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Payton, he's checked in for Whitmore. Morant, no good on the free throw. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. And Adebayo throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Christie has the open look from outside off the mark. Jazz have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And it's Morant missing. Morant against Christie. And here's George for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And Morant gets it to go.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Highland. Six to shoot. To halt the run, and the Suns miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Miller with a screen on Highland. Deflects the pass. Miller, no up. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
Deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. Brutal performance from him.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Sharp. George against Williams. The wide open look here for Highland. The shot's good on the assist by George. Highland's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Morant.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Here's Highland. And that one hits back iron.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Miller sets a screen for Morant. And Miller throws it down hard.
How about the agility Miller possesses? Outstanding work in that pick and roll.
Pass to Christie. Sharp with a screen on Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today.
On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
A sweet shot by a skilled shooter. Nice floater by Morant.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Pass to Song. That's good, and he's now 3 for field.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Morant. And it's sent back by George. Here's Koulibaly. And to Kumbo. Giannis on the follow.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Antetokounmpo passes to George. Now Sarr, covered by Miller. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. It's stolen by Adebayo. The 3 from Morant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Koulibaly finds Giannis. Offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Giannis sets a screen for George. Misses the 3.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4th. Of course, Daniel Gafford.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
That free throw, no good. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Phoenix. And he's good on the second. And here are the Suns now. Giannis outside. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Here's Morant. And that one, good. Morant's got 28.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. Miller outside. Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Adebayo with a screen on Westbrook. Morant passes to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Williams, that's good.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down that triple.
The Suns shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Koulibaly finds Song. Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Dosunmu. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lets it go with the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Guarded by Morant. The inside shot. They get the rebound. Giannis, no good.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Martin for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is the problem Giannis presents. Stopping him inside is such a challenge.
Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Westbrook against Morant. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Miller. Rebound by Williams. Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Adebayo with a screen for Williams. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Williams. Adebayo's got 7 points.
Well, that's textbook. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
And here's Westbrook to the paint. Here's Song. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morant dishes to Martin. Miller with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Martin finds Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Stolen by Martin. Miller, the pass to Martin. Miller sets a screen for Martin. Back to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Morant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Sun shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. To the inside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
The 3 from Morant. That one doesn't go. The Suns shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. That's tipped. Westbrook with it. Shoots over Morant. With the clock winding down. And Antetokounmpo with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Morant scanning the floor. Down low. And stolen by Song. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Morant. Antetokounmpo, no good. Now here is Martin. He's got 9. Pass to Adebayo. Connects from 3-point range. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Utah. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Utah Jazz.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there repeatedly. Excellence is a habit, not an action. That is a quote from the OG.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the city.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Sports. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off.
They've got Dosunmu. Coulibaly is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Czar in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it on hard.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package.
Dosunmu finds Giannis. Here's Czar. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Jazz. Miller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant outside. Adebayo with a screen on Westbrook. A 3 from Morant. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 12.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by the Jazz. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Miller.
Oh, here he comes! My goodness!
Whew.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Westbrook passes to Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Adebayo with a screen on Coulibaly to the right side. Dosunmu, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Inside, Coulibaly.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Jazz have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's Morant with the drop.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Song. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Now Westbrook. Back to Giannis. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. On the wing, Koulibaly buries it from three-point range. Koulibaly's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively. His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's Miller in the corner. Outside, Adebayo. Miller with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Adebayo passes to Mikhailuk. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dosunmu finds Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 16.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Morant outside. Gafford sets the pick for Morant to the middle and stolen by Song. Giannis with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Song gets the bucket.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Westbrook against Morant. Good D by Westbrook. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Ja Morant, number 1.
Personal foul. First team
and a chance for Justice now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And he can't hit the second. Well, Phoenix shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Utah shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Adebayo kicks to Gafford. Adebayo with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Well, Phoenix shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Giannis inside. Adebayo on him. Charity stripe shot. And it's Giannis missing. The Jazz have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Morant. He has 35. Fires for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. From downtown, cans it from downtown. Dosunmu's got his second bucket tonight.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Antetokounmpo passes to Dosunmu. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Morant for 3.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
Here's Westbrook. No good on that one. Morant with some nice D. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Dosunmu. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant kicks to Miller. Adebayo with a screen on Westbrook. Miller finds Adebayo.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
It's Morant with the drive. Missed inside. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. Koulibaly up top. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Adebayo. Just 2 to shoot. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Morant passes to Miller. And he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got 11 in the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Back to Giannis. Break D that time from Adebayo. Utah's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Well, some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharps checked in for Alexander Sarr. Payton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Max Christie, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And George is subbed in for Dosunmu. Both free throws good from George. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Utah shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Yes, that goes in.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture them.
Westbrook finds Sharp. Westbrook against Morant. And the rejection by Gafford. Utah moving it around from deep three-point land. And it's Morant missing.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And a missed layup. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Payton can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Oh, and the jam by Gafford.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Westbrook kicks to Payton. Outside Westbrook. Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Gafford sends the pick for Morant to the paint. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
George looking over the floor. Launches it. Good on the triple. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's Utah, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become... competitive. 4-game sweep. They steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
It's time for us to bye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for leave you. Let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.